Hi friends, today I'll be solving maths February-March 2019 paper 22. Question 1 states the temperature at 7 am is minus 3 degrees Celsius. This temperature is 11 degrees higher than the temperature at 1. So find the temperature at 1. If the temperature at 7 is minus 3 degrees and it is 11 degrees higher than at 1 o'clock, so we will write minus 3 minus 11 is equal to minus 14 degrees Celsius. So at 1 am it is minus 14 degrees Celsius. Question 2 states Jyoti swims 22 length of swimming pool to raise money for charity. She receives $15 for each length she swims. Calculate how much money Jyoti raises for charity. So we will calculate the amount that Jyoti raises for charity by multiplying 22 multiplied by $15, which will be $330. So she raises $330 for the charity. Question 3 states write a recurring decimal of 0.23 as a fraction. As to 0.2 on 0.23 there is 2 dots, so it means that 3 will repeat again and again. So we will first multiply 0.23 by 100 to be 100x is equal to 23.23, because 23 is repeating again and again, so we will write 23.23, and over here we will write 100x because we multiplied 0.23 by 100 to be 23.23, and we will write in the normal form, which is x is equal to 0.23. so we will subtract it. It will be 99x is equal to 23. So we will write x is equal to 23 divided by 99, and we will write it as our answer. Question 4a states write 0.046875 correct to two significant figures. So we will round this number up to two significant figures, which meaning that two numbers after 0, which will be 0.046. So after 6 number it is 8, so we will round 0.046 to 0.47. so we will write it as our final answer. Question 4b states write 276000 in standard form. So we will write only one number as our ones, which will be 2, and then we will write rest of the number in decimal. So we write 2.76, and then we will multiply it by 10 to the power of the number of decimals, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we write 10 to the power of 6. So 2,2,760,000 is written in standard form as 2.76 multiplied by 10 to the power of 6. So this will be written as our final answer. Question 5 states a tourist changes $500 to euros when the exchange rate is 1 euro is equal to $1.0697. Calculate how many euros he receives. So first we will write the exchange rate, which is 1 euro is equal to $1.0697, and we have to calculate how many euros he received. We don't know the value of euros, so we'll mark it as x is equal to $500 which he exchanges. So we will multiply 500 by 1 and divide it by 1.0697. so we write x is equal to 500 multiplied by 1 divided by 1.0697, which will be 467.5 $442. So we will write 467.42, I mean euros. So we write it as our final answer. Question 6 states the probability that a sweet made in a factory is the wrong shape is 0.0028. One day the factory makes 25,000 sweets. Calculate the number of sweets that are expected to be the wrong shape. So first we will calculate the number of sweets that are expected to be of wrong shape by multiplying 25,000 multiplied by 0.0028, which will be 70. So 70 sweets are expected to be of wrong shape, so we'll write 70 as our final answer. Question 7 states the bearing of Alexandria from Paris is 128 degrees. Calculate the bearing of Paris from Alexandria. So from Alexandria we will add 180 degrees to 128 degrees, which will be 208 degrees from Alexandria to Paris. So we'll write it as our final answer. 208 degrees. Question 8 states O is the origin. OA is equal to 2x plus 3y and BA is equal to x minus 4y. Find the position vector of B in terms of x and y in its simplest form. Position vector means the distance from the origin O to the point B. So first we will calculate the distance from A to B, which is by multiplying -1 multiplied by x minus 4y, which will be minus x plus 4y. Then we will add the distance from AB to OA, which is minus x plus 4y plus 2x plus 3y, which will be x is equal x plus 7y. So the distance from the origin O to point B, also known as position vector, which is x plus 7y. So we will write x plus 7y as our final answer. Question 9 states y is directly proportional to x minus 4 when x is equal to 16, y is equal to 3. So the formula of direct variation is y is equal to k multiplied by brackets open x minus 4. So the value of y is 3 is equal to, we don't know the value of k, so we'll mark it as k multiplied by x, we have 16 minus 4 brackets closed. Then value of k is equal to 3 divided by 16 minus 4, which will be 3 divided by 12. So the value of k is 3 over 12. So to calculate the value of y, you will write y is equal to k multiplied by x minus 4. So value of k is 3 over 12 multiplied by x, which is the question states find y in terms of x. So we will write x minus 4. So we will write it as 3. We will simplify 3, which will be 1 over 4. So we'll write 1 over 4 multiplied by x minus 4 is our final answer. Question 10 states calculate the total surface area of the cuboid, which is 12 cm, 5 cm and 7.5 cm. So the formula to calculate the surface area is 2LW plus 2LH plus 2WH. Then we will write 2 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 5 brackets closed plus 2 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 7.5 brackets closed, and then 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7.5 brackets closed. Then we will add all this value and multiply it which will be 375 centimeter cube. So we will write it over here, 375. Question 11 states the number of passengers on a train increases from 63 to 77. Calculate the percentage increase. So first we will calculate the difference, which is an increase in passenger, which is 77 multiplied by 63, which will be 14. Then we will divide 14 divided by the original value, which is 63, multiplied by 100, and the percentage increase is 22.2%. It is 22.222, so we have to write it in three significant figures. So we'll write it as 22.2%, and we will write it as our final answer. Question 12 states a cone with a height 14.8 cm and has volume of 275 cm cube. Calculate the radius of the cone. The volume of the cone with radius r and its height is v is equal to 1 over 3 pi r square h. We have the formula to calculate the volume of the cone. So first we will put these values into the formula, which is volume 275 is equal to 1 over 3 pi r squared multiplied by 14.8. So first we will move 3 to the left side by multiplying it by 3, cancelled, and we will multiply over here by 3. Then we will write 3 multiplied by 275 is equal to pi r squared multiplied by 14.8. So then we will move 14.8 and pi to the left side by dividing it by pi multiplied by 14.8. We will cancel this out and divide over here by pi multiplied by 14.8. Then we will remove the square of r and put it on the left side by writing it as square root of 3 multiplied by 275 divided by pi multiplied by 14.8 is equal to r. So the value of r will be 4.21, which will the value for r will be 4.21 centimeter. So we will write 4.21 as our final answer. Question 13 states factorize 7k squared minus 15k. As k is common in both the numbers, so we will exclude k and write brackets open 7k minus 15 brackets close. So the factorization of 7k squared minus 15k will be k multiplied by brackets open 7k minus 15. So we'll write it as our final answer. Question 13 part B states 12 brackets open m plus p brackets closed plus 8m plus p brackets closed to the power of 2. So first we will move 12 to the right side, so we will write m plus p brackets closed plus 12 plus 8 brackets open m plus p brackets closed and brackets closed. In this case we will exclude square, so we will write it in this form. Then we will multiply 8 by m plus p, which will be m plus p plus 12 plus 8m plus p. So then we will divide this by 4 and multiply m plus p by 4. So this will be 4 brackets open m plus p brackets closed plus 3 plus 2m plus p. So the factorization of 12 m plus p brackets closed plus 8 plus brackets open, m plus p brackets close square will be 4 brackets open, m plus p plus 3 plus 2m plus p. So we will write 4m plus p plus 3 2m plus 2p. Question 14 states Eric invests in an amount in a bank that pays compound interest at a rate of 2.16% per year. At the end of 5 years, the value of his investment is $6,999.31. Calculate the amount Eric invests. So the formula for compound interest is I is equal to P multiplied by 1 plus R divided by 100 brackets close to the power of n. So as we don't know the value of p, so we will exclude p and divide this whole multiplication by 1 plus r divided by 100 brackets close to the power of n. We will cancel it out and then write on the left side below I as 1 plus r divided by 100 brackets close to the power of n. Then we will write p is equal to I divided by 1 plus r divided by 100 brackets close to the power of n. So the value of return of investment is 6,999.31 divided by 1 plus the rate of interest is 2.16 divided by 100 brackets closed to the power of 5 because the number of years is 5, so we'll write 5 as our square root, as our root number. So we'll use our calculator to calculate the amount that Eric invests, which is $6,290. So this is the amount that Eric invested in his bank, and so we write it as our final answer. Question 15 states A, B and C are points on the circle center O. A, B and OC intersect at point B, P. Find the value of W. So first we will calculate the value of calculate the angle of OPA by subtracting 180 minus 21 minus 104, which will be 55 degrees. Then if this angle is OPA is 55 degrees, then BPC will also be 55 degrees. Then AOP is 104 degrees, and when you stretch this point from point O to point B, the value of angle will be halved. So 104 divided by 2 will be 52 degrees. So the value of angle for PBC is 52 degrees. Then we will add 52 degrees plus 55 degrees plus x is equal to 180. So we will write x is equal to 180 minus 52 minus 55 degrees, which will be 73 degrees. So the value of W, which is PCB or BCP, is 73 degrees. Question 16 states, by drawing a suitable tangent, estimate the gradient of the curve at a point P. So I have drawn a line using ruler at point P, and I have marked 2 points named point 1 and point 2. So we have to calculate the estimated gradient of the curve at point P. So the formula of calculating gradient is G is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So the value of y2 is 0.4 minus y1, which is 1.7, divided by 3, which is x2, minus 1, which is x1, is equal to 1.3. Negative 1.3 divided by 2. So this will be negative 0.65. So the estimated gradient of the curve is negative 0.65. So this will be our final answer. Question 17 part A states find the value of n when 5n is equal to 1 over 1 divided by 125. So first we will write 5n is equal to 1 divided by 125. As 5 to the power of 3 is 125, so we will write 1 divided by 5 to the power of 3. And when we move it up to the numerator, so we'll write it as 5 to the power of minus 3. So 5n is equal to 5 to the power of minus 3. So the value of n is minus 3. Question 17 part B states simplify 64 divided by m to the power of 3 brackets closed to the power of minus 1 over 3. So we will write 64 to the power of 1 over minus 1 over 3 divided by m to the power of 3 multiplied by minus 1 over 3. So 64 to the power of minus 1 over 3 will be 4, and for m to the power of 3 multiplied by minus 1 over 3 will be m to the power of minus 1. So we will switch the places of 4 and m to the power of minus 1, and it will be m to the power of 1 or m divided by 4. So the simplification of 64 divided by m to the power of 3 brackets closed to the power of minus 1 over 3 will be m to the power of 4. Question 18 states a pipe is full of water. The cross section of the pipe is a circle radius 2.6 cm. Water flows through the pipe into a tank at a speed of 12 cm per second. So calculate the number of liters that flows into the tank in 1 hour. So first we will calculate the volume of water that flows through the pipe in 1 second. So V is equal to pi r squared L. So pi multiplied by 2.6 squared multiplied by 12 centimeters. 254 centimeter cube. Then we will multiply 254 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 60 and then divided by 1000. This is because we are making the amount of water that passes through the pipe per second into per hour. So we will multiply 254 multiplied by 60 to get the volume of water per minute. Then we multiply it by 60 to get the volume of water that passes through the pipe per hour. Then we will divide it by 1000 to get it in liters, which will be 917.4 liters. So this is the volume of water that passes through the pipe and into the tank in 1 hour. So we'll write 917.4 liters. Question 19 states simplify AB minus B squared divided by A squared minus B squared. So first we will extract B because B is common in both the numbers. So we'll write B brackets open A minus B. Then in denominator we will use the expansion form, which is A minus B multiplied by A plus B. So we will cancel out a minus b with from denominator to a minus b from numerator, and then we will write b divided by a plus b. So the simplification of ab minus b squared divided by a squared minus b squared will be b divided by a plus b. So we'll write b divided by a plus b as our final answer.
Over here, question 20a states, work out the product of these two matrices. Now to do this, we need to write the matrices down firstly. Write the second matrix down. Now to multiply matrices, this is how we do it. Take the first number multiplied by the first one here. Take the second number and multiply it by the second one here. So 2 will be multiplied by 1. Negative 1 will be multiplied by negative 5 to find the number 1 answer, top left. So 2 times 1 is 2. Negative 1 times negative 5 is positive 5. Now to find this position, the second one over here, so basically the top right, what we do is we multiply 2 by 6, the first one with the first one, and then negative 1 by 4. So 2 by 6 is 6, 2 is 12. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. Moving on in the bottom, we multiply the first one again with the first one. We multiply with the second one with the second one again. So rows will be multiplied by the columns, okay? First row, second row, the numbers in line, first number in the row, the second number in the row will be multiplied by the first number in the column, multiplied by the second number in the column. So 4 times 1 is 4. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. The bottom right number is 4 times 6, 6 is 24. 3 times 4 is 12. Now we just add all these numbers up, and this is the answer we get. This is the answer. 7, 8, 11, 36. You can take a screenshot if you want to save it. Now moving on to question 20b, we need to find the value of x when the determinant of this matrix is 5. So let me first explain what a determinant is. Let's just say A, B, C, D. To find the determinant, we multiply A with D, A multiplied by D minus B multiplied by C. The answer we get is the determinant. A multiplied by D, C multiplied by B. A multiplied by D minus B multiplied by C. This is how we find the determinant. Now in this case, to find the determinant of this number, we'll just use the same formula. But instead here, 3 multiplied by x is 3x, 3 multiplied by x minus 3 multiplied by x minus negative 1 times negative 7. Negative 1 times negative 7 is equal to, they already gave us the determinant. They told us the determinant is 5. 3x minus 7 is equal to 5. We take 7 to the opposite side. 3x is equal to, so we take 7 from this side and take it to that side. 7 plus 5, it is equal to 12. What remains here is 3x is equal to 12. Let me just move here so we can get more space. 3x is equal to 12. X is equal to 4. The answer is 4.
Question 21 states, without using a calculator, work out 3 to 1 over 8 divided by 5 over 12. You must show all your working and give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. So first we will expand this mixed fraction into fractions. So we will write 8 multiplied by 3, which is 24, plus 1, which will be 25. So 25 over 8 divided by 5 over 12. So to convert division into multiplication, we have to switch 12 and 5 together, and it will be 25 divided by 8 multiplied by, when we move 12, we will move 12 to up to the numerator and 5 to the denominator, which will be 12 divided by 5. Then we will multiply this both fraction, and it will be 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25, and 4 2s are 8, and 4 3s are 12. So this will be 15 divided by 2, and then we will convert it into mixed fraction by multiplying 2 multiplied by 7, which will be 14, plus 1, which will be 15. So the mixed fraction in its simplest form for 3 to 1 over 8 divided by 5 over 12 will be 7 to the 1 of 7 and a half. So we'll write 7 and a half as our final answer, and it will be the simplest form. Question 22 states, the speed time graph shows the first 50 seconds of a journey. Calculate part A, the acceleration during the first 15 seconds. So the formula for acceleration is equal to v minus u divided by t. So v is the finishing speed and u is the starting speed. So v is 25 minus 0 divided by t, which is at the first 15 seconds. So we'll divide it by 15. So the value is 1.66 meters per second squared. So the acceleration during the first 15 seconds is 1.66 meter per second, and it will be our final answer. Question 22 part B states the distance traveled in the 50 seconds. So first we will calculate the distance in the first 15 seconds by writing the formula of d is equal to speed multiplied by time. But in first 15 seconds the product was accelerating, so we will divide it by 2, and we will write speed multiplied by time, which is 15 multiplied by 25 divided by 2, which will be 187.5 meters. And then the distance have traveled between 15 seconds and 50 seconds will be d is equal to speed multiplied by time, which will be 25 multiplied by 35. So this will be 875 meters. Then we add up both the distances and we will get 1062.5 meters. So this is the distance that is traveled by the object within 52 seconds. Question 23 states A is the point 2, 3 and B is the point 7 minus 5. Find the coordination of the midpoint of AB. So first we will calculate the midpoint of x-axis. So we'll write x is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So x1 is 2 and x2 is 7 divided by 2. So this will be 9 divided by 2, which will be 4.5 on the x-axis. And for y-axis we will write y is equal to y1 plus y2 divided by 2 is equal to, so y1 is 3 and y2 is minus 5, so divided by 2. So this will be 2 divided by 2, which will be minus 1. So the coordinates of the midpoint of AB will be 4.5 and minus 1. Question 23 part B states, find the equation of the line through A that is perpendicular to AB. Give your answer in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So first we will calculate the gradient of the perpendicular line by using the formula g is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is minus 5 minus 3 divided by 7 minus 2. So this will be minus 8 divided by 5. So to calculate the gradient we will divide mine as it is perpendicular, so we'll divide this value by minus 1. So we'll divide minus 1 divided by minus 8 over 5. So the denominator of 5 will go up and it will be minus 5 divided by minus 8. So both minuses will be cancelled out and it will be 5 over 8. So the gradient of the perpendicular line to AB is 5 over 8. Now to calculate the value of C, we have to first put this value into the formula, which is y is equal to 5 over 8 x plus C. For instance, if we use this point, we will use 3 is equal to 5 over 8 multiplied by 2 plus C. So we will do 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So we will write C is equal to 3 minus 5 over 4. So we will write as we will multiply 1 by 4 and we will write 4 multiplied by 3, which will be 12 minus 5 divided by 4. So this will be 7 over 4. So the equation that the perpendicular line to AB will be y is equal to 5 over 8 x plus 7 over 4. Question 24 states calculate SR. So we have to calculate the length SR and we will use the formula sine rule, which is sine A divided by A is equal to sine B divided by B. So the value of sine A is 53 degrees, so we'll write sine 53 divided by the opposite angle, the opposite length, which we have to calculate. So we'll mark it as x is equal to sine B, which is 97 degrees. So we'll write sine 97 divided by the length, which is opposite to angle S, which is 7.4 centimeter. So we will write 7.4. To calculate x, we will write x is equal to 7.4 multiplied by sine 53 brackets closed divided by sine brackets open 97. So the value of x is equal to 5.95 centimeter. So the length of SR is 9.5 centimeter and we will write it as our final answer. Question 24 part B states calculate RQ. So you have to calculate the length RQ. So we will use the cosine rule, which is A square is equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC multiplied by cos x. So first we have to calculate the length of A, which is marked as, for example, A. So we'll write A is equal to square root B square plus C square minus 2BC multiplied by cos x. So we will insert all the values and we will write it as 8.5 square plus 7.4 square minus 2 multiplied by 8.5 multiplied by 7.4 multiplied by cos, and the value of degree is 26 degrees, so we'll Right, cos 26. Then we will use the calculator to calculate the length of A, which will be 3.73 centimeter. So the length of RQ is 3.73 centimeter, and we'll write it as our final answer. 3.73. That's the final answer.